Yeah, we talked about that this morning. It was a good game for us, a good challenge. It was, I think it was that type of intensity, environment, playoff level. Knowing that they're a very, very dangerous team, I thought it was a good alert game for us. Figuring out how to win a game like that. Obviously with a super talented group like Boston, I just thought it was a good game for us to sort of, put us on edge. Obviously we wanted to win the game because they beat us in Boston, so we were able to accomplish that goal.
Coach Adams after the game, he's saying that the first quarter defense wasn't where you wanted to be.
Yeah.
They also made some crazy shots, but from the second quarter on, he said it was playoff caliber defense.
Right.
Is that something that you've been looking for? That's something you can't maintain every single night anyway, which is just crazy.
Yeah, we try, to bring the effort defensively. We haven't gotten off to the greatest of starts throughout the year. Maybe we're dependent on our talent a little bit too much in those instances, but I think a team like Boston, we knew, the type of effort it was going to take to beat them. So I just thought, two-a-man guys were sort of energized by that. Like I said, our awareness was way up because if you're not alert against that type of group, they can definitely beat you. I don't know. I just, we try to make an impact. Obviously, every single game is different. Kind of have different mixes sometimes. But, I've said this before. We just try to, fill in the holes, fill in the gaps. Where, these other guys, may be lacking. We try to just give them support and make sure that, we're carrying our end of the deal. Mm-hmm. That's pretty much it. Just be stable. Try to be consistent in terms of the way we're going to play. We try to get a little bit more physical, a little bit more scrappy. Particularly if the game is slow or if we're not getting stops, we try to bring that for the group. Nah. Pretty good. That's that's part of what makes him him. I think Clay doesn't react or change regardless of the circumstance. He's himself. He's able to take a lot and just sort of let it go. Retain what he needs, but you'll never know whether or not you're getting on his nerves. He'll never show it.
I feel like maybe the only thing that frustrates him at times is like if the shot's not long.
Yeah, but he doesn't. He won't even show that. He'll just keep firing it. He's got great confidence in himself. But part of who he is that stoicism. Where he's just not going to show you what's going on.
Steph's doing a great job getting to the line this season. Steph's doing a good job getting to the line this season.
You think so?
Yeah.
Right.
Do you think he's being more aggressive, or just has a better sense of how defenses are playing?
I don't think he goes to the line enough, but I guess he's doing his job. He's very aggressive. He has the ball in his hands a lot. He's constantly in the paint. He gets held, he gets pushed, he gets grabbed, just about on every possession. So I would say he's managing it.
When you say he doesn't go to the line enough, you mean he's not getting the calls he deserves?
I just think he should. A guy his caliber and his usage rate and, the amount of moving and cutting. And, I just think there are a few calls he doesn't get every game.
Aren't there some teams that pretty much do something like every possession because they know they can't call them all?
That's smart, and that's obviously what it is. But for a guy like him, he'll never say anything, unless he gets to a boiling point, yeah. But, his aggression is always high. So, from my perspective, I just always feel like he's probably short 2 or 4 free throws a game.
Part of it just because he's a nice guy, he doesn't necessarily.
He's not that nice. He's got an edge, and he's aggressive. I just think that he's super talented, and it's human nature. I think at times to say, well, he can deal with that one. He can make that shot in spite of, because he's such a great shot maker, but doesn't take away from the fact that he may have gotten fouled or hit on that play.
Going back to the game on Saturday, it kind of turned when you guys spoke in the second quarter.
Yeah.
You guys were down 10-1. On the defensive end, it picked up. Is that something that you guys talked about going before you hit the floor, or is that just a natural progress?
No, I felt like we knew we had to, get a couple stops in a row to sort of break the flow that they had. And then they came back with Kyrie a little early, which is fine, but I just thought our focus was to get some stops, because for us, we have to get consecutive stops to really generate the pace and get the game going in our favor.
A couple of very significant injuries around the league recently, and every year we
Yeah.
see them. When someone notable like that has a major injury, do you personally kind of take a deep breath and think, it could happen to anybody anytime, or is that always kind of?
I mean, that's the inherent risk, of playing sports and being an athlete is, at any moment you could have a minor injury or a devastating injury. That's sort of the risk that we take, regardless of, who you are and what level you are. Obviously, when it's a franchise level guy like Cousins, it could change everything. So, it's just a part of the nature of the beast. And, I've dealt with it. Other teams have dealt with it. Guys have dealt with it in the past. It's just very unfortunate. Obviously, a guy that caliber brings a lot, to his team, but also brings a lot to each game. People want to see him play. And, it's really unfortunate.
Guy takes a hard spill on the court during a game like you. Is that kind of a frozen moment for you before you know how much he's hurt? Is everyone kind of take
Yeah, I think regardless if your team or the other team, you don't want to see guys hurt, and it's natural. It's human nature to feel it when another guy goes down. You're thankful it's not you, but it could be, or it's just one of the risks we take when we play.
You guys have your own sort of way of doing video sessions.
Mm-hmm.
Funny stuff mixed in there, something like that. I mean, is that, in your mind, is that a good way to do it? I mean, are you enjoying that? Does it get the point across in a different kind of way? I mean, what's your take on it?
Well, I think it depends. What Steve decides to throw on there. But he gets the point across. It lightens things up. It just keeps everyone sort of engaged in a different manner. Obviously, the thought is there, and everybody knows the thought process is the same. But the illustration may not be basketball all the time.
David, a few weeks ago, Kerr talked about LeVar Ball and said he didn't understand the level of coverage he gets, and said he's kind of like the Kardashian of the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
Today, Ball said he doesn't understand the level of credit that Kerr gets, and he's the Milli Vanilli of coaching. Did you hear that, and what do you think of that? He says it's easy to do his job. Anyone can coach the Warriors.
I don't know, man. I don't get involved in that. I don't waste my brain matter on stuff like that. All right, man. All right, y'all have a good day, man.